that movie.
What?
It better not go in the video.
Morning. I don't know why it is when we have demos. It rains every day. But it does. Brent, our AGCO rep, he is working on this header. Last thing this head ran, I believe, was wheat. So he is getting it ready to run soybeans. Like I say, it's way too wet for beans today. But he's down just trying to make sure that when we do get the weather, that we will be able to go with that gleaner, make sure everything's ready and ready to roll. BJ and Larry over here hauling some beans out of the bin, so we have space to put those beans when we get a chance to run them. We don't have a lot of beans left. We have about maybe 3 days of bean running. We just gotta get the weather and the space. So right now, Larry pulling one more load of those beans out. That'll be all the beans we gotta haul, but we're gonna start transferring dry corn out of bin number 2 into bin number 4. Because like I said before, this air system unfortunately doesn't have enough ponies to get to bin number 4. So we got to transfer. The only way we could get to that with an air system would be upgrading our air system. And at that point, it would probably be cheaper to put in a drying leg. That's what we were told. Had to bring the Thunder over. Use the air compressor to blow the wheat chaff out of this head. Yep, Dad's pretty proud of his air compressor. Been a good compressor so far. It's got the begonias. I think they're ready to hook up the gleaner to that head, and I think Dad's gonna be the one to do it. I said, do you want to hook it up? And he said, well, yes. There he is, getting ready to hook it up. The question is, will the offset feeder house mess with him any? I don't know. This could be interesting. We'll see if we can get it in the first hook. Well, he missed. Well, he got it. Only took him 2.
We need to get fuel with it.
Yeah. Thunder Chicken's empty.
Well, we need to get something.
What'd you think? That offset mess with you?
No. On times. Pull right up.
Well, the AGCO guys are wrapping up setting that head up. I left them in my truck in case I needed any extra tools. Came back and got the rock saw. Dak says he wants to be a working man. You gonna ride with Pappy?
Yeah.
Ride with your Pap? Okay. You got a bag full of snacks and tools. So he's set. Got this fog that just will not lift. For like the last 3 days. The sun hasn't really ever came out. Hopefully we can run today without getting rained out again or misted out. Dad, good news. Good news, you're not going to be bored in the combine. Dax is going to tell you some whoppers.
What? You got something to eat? Snacks?
Haven't had nothing here.
He's got snacks and pop.
Food coming?
Not pop.
I don't know.
The last time it's not pop.
That's pop.
No, it's white.
That's a kind of pop. Now Dax, you got to pay attention, and he's going to teach you how to drive this. That way we can get all 3 combines moving.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, wow.
All right, be good. Listen to Pappy. Yeah, time to move some trucks. I gotta follow this egg timer. Come on, man. See how that track is kind of contouring to the driveway? That is the equalizer track from Overfirth. That's how it's designed to move this way and this way. It's supposed to cause better wear if you're moving a lot on the road. You can really see it go contouring right to that, right to the driveway there.
Finally got started shelling corn again today. Didn't much rain last night, but it's foggy this morning, a lot to do. We're finally getting started here. Got a late start, but got a rider with me today. Mr. Dax is going to be saying hi.
Hi.
Hey. He's learned how to run this, so when we run the gleaner, we can run all three. So he can run this combine, I can run the gleaner. Right, Dax?
Yeah.
That's what he says. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Maybe we'll let him run Brian's combine, his dad's combine first. So we're back in a different variety of corn here, like when we first started this field. So it's pretty good corn right through here, good as the other one. Just a lot of fodder going in, tall corn, a lot of fodder. Little shelling on the head, not as bad as we did yesterday because I think the fodder is drier, feeds in a little better. So it's shelling on the head, we're still losing some, but not near like we were yesterday.
Got the trucks moved down, so ever since I got the rock sorter, I drive down here and check out how Dad's doing. Walk behind the combine a little bit while we're waiting on that first truckload. Dax is riding with him, so I'm sure he's getting all sorts of whoppers. If you didn't know, Dax is quite the storyteller. I don't know if you want to call that a bonus round or a pass of shame, but he got something there. He is definitely butt shelling pretty bad. A lot of corn loss at the header, I'm thinking. It's not a lot, but there's definitely some corn on the ground. Give him a phone call. It's not uncommon to have some header loss, some corn that is either shattering when it hits the head, which this shouldn't be. This is 19% corn. Let's give him a call and see if we can make some adjustments there. He might be able to slow down his header speed. See if that'll help any or something. Or tighten up his stripper plates. Yeah, you didn't know you had some strippers, did you? So right here, one good way to tell if this is header loss or combine loss, if he was throwing it out the back of the combine, there'd be some over here in this row right beside where he was harvesting. There's not, so it's a lot of it's head loss. I talked to Dad on the phone. He said this variety has so much crop material he can't close up his stripper plates much, or his deck plates, because then it won't feed the crop in. So he's got to run them a little open, and that's causing him to lose a little bit of corn, unfortunately. Now when this fodder dries out more, it'll be easier to harvest, but this is about as bright as it's been in a week here. Some of the first deer I've seen all year. And our first moisture test out of this field today. Let's see what we've dried down to. Tell you what, that little hearth heater, it's putting out some heat. 18.4.
There, we got the fungicide block done there. Part of it, Beltima, we got to do the headline end. We got to open the rest of the field up. Got to do that first.
Man, sure could use a new work coat. Oh, looky there. Now we got a new work coat. Thanks, Luke. If you haven't noticed, most farmers always wear a coat or a hat with a seed company logo on it. That's because they pass them out. Now, it definitely helps if you buy their stuff. George heard that there was free coats involved, and here he is. I might have called him. What?
I'm eating candy.
Eating candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian?
What?
Nothing.
He cried in the blues about the truck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Never said a word.
Daddy.
About out trucks. Brian must be slipping up there or something, loafing or something. Eased up the trucks and got the green cart so that's weight or quit or something. He unloaded so fast. We get over that drawback in that old facility. Don't take long to catch the trucks. You know, it takes about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to unload the trucks. So don't take long to catch it.
Oh, the meal wagon's bringing dinner early tonight. Bye, Big Mama. Dumping more trucks. Very, very slow. Very, very slow. We have our aeration fans running. It's a nice cool evening. trying to cool that grain down. I just climbed into the top of bin number 1. There's actually sweat in there from all the moisture. This fan here, the number 6, the fan blows out. I just kicked it on. I'd almost bet you we got some rats hanging out in it, because it usually blows the rats right through it. Huh. I guess this time it did not. Well, we've hit a snag. At the grain bins, we're having some issues with the leg. We're overloading it extremely easily, so something's out of adjustment there. They've caught all the trucks. We can only dump at about maybe 1,000 bushel an hour right now. So we're stopping. We're going to check that out and see what's going on. Definitely not going to work very well the way it is. See what we got going on with this leg.
Well, something's happened to the leg at the bins, Brian said, so we're going to quit for the night. Looks like to see what's wrong with that. We're up against them anyway, waiting on trucks. So see what's wrong with that over there. So. Think it just goes to that bin that's doing it there?
I haven't seen it do it any other bin, but
Never noticed it.
well, just like you'd expect, things running fine now. Our going theory is that there's condensation building up in the leg pipe and the distributor, causing the flow to slow way down and then eventually plugging, or the cushion box on top of the grain bin is plugging up. But since we stopped, it's been running fine, and we've been dumping it harder than normal. So I don't know. Alright, we're going over to the other grain bins. We're going to check, see how the AGCO guys are doing. I think the Batmobile's ready to go, but unfortunately we don't have anywhere to go with grain right now. Hey guys, I didn't really film much of an outro, but thanks for watching. We are really close to 100,000 subscribers. Like, we should be able to hit that like next 4 or 5 days. If we can hit that in like 3, BJ said he'll climb to the top of a grain bin. So let's see if we can make that happen. I think we need like 1,200 subscribers. So share this video on your social medias. Tell people about the channel. Let's see if we can make that happen. Also, the Dementia t-shirts, they are still available. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to farmfocus.com. Link in the description. Proceeds from those shirts go to support dementia awareness. So check those out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. And look at the puppy dog eyes. Look at the puppy dog eyes. Look at the puppy dog.